Here's something that'll hit different. 94% of people earning over six figures don't have a traditional degree in their field. Not 50%, not 70%, 94%. And yet, we're still out here thinking the only way to make real money is with a diploma from an Ivy League school and a 10-year corporate ladder climb. Welcome back. I'm breaking down the 5 skills that are legitimately paying 100K plus in 2026. And here's the kicker. You can start learning one of them today, completely free, and be earning within 6 to 18 months. No applications, no rejections, no waiting for someone to give you permission. Let's start with skill number 1, data analytics. Right now, companies are sitting on gold mines of data they literally don't know how to analyze. They're leaving money on the table because they can't figure out what their customers actually want. A skilled data analyst walks in and translates messy numbers into, "Oh, we're losing customers on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Here's why." That's worth money. A lot of it. Median salary for a data analyst in 2026, 85 to 130 grand. But here's the pattern interrupt I promised you. Freelance data analysts are charging between $75 and $150 per hour. One person, working 20 hours a week on client projects, is pulling in $78,000 a year, just on the side. The learning curve is real. Python, SQL, Tableau, but it's not insurmountable. 3 to 6 months of focused learning, maybe an online course, and you're employable. Skill number 2, AI prompt engineering. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't that just asking ChatGPT questions? And honestly, that's partially true. But there's a skill here that companies are desperate for. The person who can architect complex AI workflows, build custom prompts for specific business problems, and integrate AI into existing processes is suddenly really valuable. Here's the crazy part. This skill barely existed 18 months ago. There's almost no competition yet. Companies have literally zero idea what to pay for it. Some prompt engineers are working for startups at 120K salaries. Others are freelancing at 5K per project. The market is chaotic, which means there's massive opportunity right now. This one has the fastest entry point. You could genuinely start learning today, build a portfolio in 60 days, and land your first client by month 3. Skill number 3, copywriting and content strategy. Every single business needs to sell something. Every single business needs someone who can write words that make people actually want to buy. A trained copywriter isn't just stringing words together. They're understanding psychology, urgency, value stacking, objection handling. They're the person who turns "this is a software tool" into "this software saves you 10 hours a week," which means more time with your family and another 30K a year in your pocket. Copywriters and content strategists, they're charging $75 to $250 per hour, depending on expertise and who they're working with. Some of the best ones are running retainers with clients at 10K to 30K per month. The barrier to entry is lower than data analytics. You don't need coding skills, but the competition is stiffer because, well, everyone thinks they can write. You need to prove you're different through a portfolio that actually moves the needle. Here's the reality nobody tells you. You don't need to be perfect at any of these skills to start earning. You need to be noticeably better than the person hiring you. You need to solve a specific problem that's costing them money right now. So here's your real timeline. Pick one skill. Give yourself 90 days of focused learning. That's 1 to 2 hours daily. Nothing insane. By day 90, you should have completed two things: a course or structured learning path, and a portfolio piece that proves you can do the thing. Start selling at month 4. Month 6 to month 9, you should be seeing meaningful income, even if it's a side hustle. By month 12 to 18, you can realistically transition to full-time work in that skill if you want, or keep it as a secondary income stream while your ETF portfolio compounds in the background. And look, I know this sounds simple on paper. Here's the honest part. Most people won't do it because it requires showing up consistently when there's no immediate payoff. But the people who do, they're the ones who stop saying, "I wish I made more money," and start building the skill infrastructure that makes more money inevitable. The final pattern? Interrupt. The wealthiest people in the world didn't get there by having one income stream. They built a skill, they monetized it, and they invested the income. Skill plus investing is the actual formula. Your data analytics income becomes your VTI position. Your copywriting retainers become your dividend stock ladder. That's how generational wealth happens. So here's what I want you to do right now. Pick one. Just one. Comment below which skill you're leaning toward and why. If you picked data analytics, I'll make a complete tutorial video on getting started with Python. If you picked AI, tell me. We'll do a deep dive on the actual prompts companies are paying for. Your comment literally influences what we make next. Like this video, if you're tired of trading hours for dollars without a growth ceiling. Subscribe if you want to build wealth through both high-income skills and long-term investing, because that's the actual move. And hit that notification bell because we're dropping a full guide on turning any of these skills into a six-figure side business next week. Remember, the best time to start learning a high-income skill was 3 years ago. The second best time is right now. We'll see you in the next one. Disclaimers. This is not financial or career advice. Earnings vary based on experience, market conditions, and individual effort. Always consult with a licensed financial advisor before making major career or investment decisions.